Hello! I've been waiting for you. I'm Taren S, and I have almost 4 decades of magical experience. Come on, let's brew some together. Hello, House of Witchcraft family! And for you new witches who are just tuning in for the first time, welcome home! I'm so happy to see you all here. Today we're going to talk about some really not so exciting, but very exciting practical household tips. All right, I know when we talk about dusting, mopping, vacuuming, I know personally I just start tuning out, but there's a way to tune in to all of these things and using them so that we can create that wonderful, energized, positive attraction place that we want to live in. And the first thing I want to talk about is what I did yesterday. All right, when I talk about practical tips, I'm actually telling you what I do. I took the full moon water and I put it in my steam mop. And I steamed my kitchen, my living room, because I have hardwood floors. I steamed it all, and when I was done and I was walking across the floor, it just felt good. Is all I can say. You can feel it, okay? And if you don't have a steam mop and bucket of water, you don't do buckets of water. Spritz bottle when you're Bona, or if you're Swiffering your floors, put your moon water in a spritz bottle, spray your floor, and use whatever mopping attachment you use, all right? And this is also, while you're doing this, make sure that, like from yesterday, I was like, you know, this is moon water. My place is just gonna sparkle and bright and happy. And that's what I'm visualizing. That's the energy I was putting in while I was steam mopping. And I was so busy putting the energy in that the mopping part didn't seem to be that bad, because I really do not like to mop. All right. But making it a magical working, it seemed like it didn't take me half the time that it normally does. And at the end of it, like I said, I was walking around with a smile on my face, all happy. I could feel the energies. I brought the full moon into my house. All right, that's what practical household magic is. It's about putting magic in your everyday life, doing it with intention. Another thing you can do for those of you that vacuum, vacuum up the negativity in your house. Think about it. You know what I'm saying? When you're vacuuming, you're like, and all of the conflict, all of the negativity, you know, all the little bitching and bickering, all of that, I'm sweeping it up. It's getting sucked up into my vacuum cleaner. And just go through your whole house. Again, with that visualization, with that intent, creating the energy that you are just sucking all the negativity up into your vacuum cleaner. And then when you're done, you take the bag outside and you throw that negativity away. And again, this is where, when you're doing it, it seems to go faster. It makes the whole chore list a completely different activity for you. Okay, and if you sweep, same thing. When you're sweeping, you can sweep negativity out of your house. All right, and make sure that you really sweep across that doorway. Open up your door and just a couple of really good sweeps of, and all the negativity's out of my house. And then you shut that door with purposeful intent. All right, and it's one of those, we turn and we don't look back because we know it worked. And then I got to give a shout out to my witchy girlfriend Andrea for this tip. She does this, and I think it's the coolest thing ever when I get to go stay at her house. She has a row above her coffee maker of different mugs, coffee mugs. They're different magical mugs. Some of them aren't really magical as much as they're personal to her. She likes dolphins, so she has a dolphin mug. And then she has little witchy mugs and little sayings. And in the morning when she gets up, she picks out what type of a magical day she's going to have. Where she reaches up and she mindfully picks the coffee cup. You know, and a lot of us, how many of us have these collections of coffee cups we never use? We always use that same one coffee cup every day, and they're all up in our cabinets. They're cute little ones. I know I have mugs from where I've traveled places. All right, now take you a pretty little collection of ever how many mugs and sit them in a place where you can see them. And in the morning when you get up, make the decision what type of day you're going to have when you pick your coffee mug. Don't you just love that? It is. It's so empowering. When she was telling me about it, I was like, this is so cool. And I was at her house and I actually watched her do it. And that is some powerful, practical magic that you can put in your life today. And you can do this with your teacups, with whatever drinking glasses you use. Have a little collection that they all have different representations for you so that you can tune into that energy, you know, where you have that mug that sometimes represents strength, a good skull mug. Don't mess with me, I am protected. And then you may want to have a pretty little flowery mug full of pretty little flowers on the outside of it because you want to have a day of beautiful blossoms, you know? So pick your mugs mindfully and use them every morning when you get up, all right? I know if you're not a coffee drinker, tea drinkers, drink your orange juice out of your mug, whatever you do, all right? Another practical, magical thing, the shower. Do you not know how magical your shower is? All the magic that can be done in that shower. When you're taking a shower, take a little glass of full moon water. Final rinse off, full moon water. What a better way to start your day out, you know? And you can infuse herbs in it. You can go places with it. You can also use your shower when you're taking a shower to use it as a time for visualization. If you're doing any working or if you have a mantra you're working on, changing the voices in our heads, the shower is a great place to do that. The shower is a great place to start dancing and singing, I'm beautiful, I'm pretty, I'm good enough just the way I am, all right? And visualize it and have a whole ritual of absolute wonderful happiness in your shower, okay? Because that way, think about it when you get out of your shower and you're ready to meet the day, how wonderful your headspace is. You know, I really do dance around in my shower, all right? And we'll up there giving it up to the goddess and having a good time. And I have found that to be so powerful for my headspace that there are times I'm like, dude, I just need to take a shower, not because I feel like I got to clean up, but we feel like I got to go dance. That's what I'm saying. Yes, I know. You're like, oh my gosh, Taren, you're strange. But magic surrounds us. Magic is in everything we do. We need to be aware of it, be mindful, and use that intent wisely. All right? It's not about dressing up and putting all the aesthetics out, and then I do magic. The aesthetics are nice. I love them. I love dressing up. I love putting my altar all out with all my pretties on it. But in the end, I know the magic comes from me. These are all just things I need. And do y'all like my Athena temple? Right now at the cottage, it's too hot. We are in a little bit of a heat wave. I'm talking like, a little over 90 degrees right now. And for us, It's just, ugh. And there's no way we could get in the cottage, so I'm borrowing some of the 2 witch crowns. Shout out if you want to. Every Wednesday we upload a magical mystical tea recipe that Rebecca and I have put together. That's 2 witch crowns in a tea, and we use these backdrops. And so today I thought I would play with them a little bit and have some fun and enjoy it while I'm sitting in the air conditioning, because like I said, you're just not going to make it out there. All right. And let's see, what else was I talking about? Oh, cooking. I can't believe I didn't bring that up. That should be like cooking, cooking, cooking. The kitchen is the most magical place. This is another, our house is full of magical places. People are like, I don't have any place to do magic. Yes, you do. You got lots of places. Your kitchen, your spice cabinets. You already have herbs in your spice cabinets. Use them. Get in tune with the fact that when you sprinkle parsley, you're sprinkling prosperity. That when you're putting rosemary in that dish, that you're putting friendship in there. Now, these are personal for me. I'm telling you what my little word is for them. You may find that for you, rosemary represents protection. Rosemary represents the opening of our third eye, our psychic eye. All the herbs have different attributes. You will find the one that calls to you. The parsley, the spirit of parsley for me is prosperity, wealth, money. But for you, parsley may have a different meaning. When you touched its spirit, it gave you a different energy. All those wonderful herbal lists, they're great to be inspired, but you have to tune into each of those herbs as to what works for you, what their spirit is speaking to you. And so when I am cooking and I'm sprinkling, I'm mentally, sometimes even physically out loud saying, oh, this is for friendship. Everybody in my house is going to be getting along, and giving those 3 good mindful stirs to it. All right. Turn your cookings into the magical workings, or not turn them into, because they already are magical workings. You're already doing magic. All right. This is about being aware of the fact that you're doing magic, being mindful of it, and now using it to your advantage a little bit, you know? All right. And my least favorite activity in the entire world is dusting. I hate to dust. I will pay somebody to come dust my house when I can afford it. You caught that, when I can afford it. I'm like, yeah. We all dust, you got to dust. Good thing, does that not tell you how much I don't like to dust? I'm like, yeah, take it away. All right. But you can sprinkle moon water. You can put essential oils on it. You can energize your Swiffer to be a repellent of negativity. And everywhere it touches, negative cannot touch. So this will inspire me to dust better. All right. And going through all of my stuff, and you know, again, this is a clean, happy house. There is no negativity here. This is a place where kind words are said, and when I'm dusting, this is the words that I'm using, you know. And when you're done doing all this stuff, your place is just going to be vibing. We are talking like a lighthouse vibing of happiness, okay? And that's what we need in today's world. Right now, we got just too much stuff going sideways. So we really need to make sure that we're keeping our houses, our areas, magically clean. Physically clean too, but magically clean. And make sure that you're cleaning out the corners of your space. Cluttered corners lend for cluttered minds and places for negativity to take root. So if you're feeling funky, make sure the corners of your room are clear, clean, and or the stuff is organized that is in there. We actually want to put as little as possible in our corners because we always want to make sure that energy flows. All right, my husband and I have had conversations over the fact I will not put some things in a corner because I'm like, no, it's messing up the energy. That's all. I'm like, can't be doing that. All right. Okay, let me look at my list. I want to make sure, because y'all know I do notes, and I want to make sure I have it all on mine. Stirring, sweeping, cooking, dusting, vacuuming. I think I got all the things we do. But before I end this, we got Kevin, who's going to give us his practical household tips from a man's point of view.
Okay, how do I infuse the more mundane aspects of my life with magic? Coffee. When I wake up in the morning, that's the first thing I want is a nice hot cup of coffee, and I'm stirring in all my intentions for the day, things I want to accomplish, the will to do those things, and I'm putting that intention into my beverage, and then I'm consuming it. I'm drinking that beverage, and that's becoming a part of my physiology. It's becoming a part of me. So it goes from my mind into my beverage and then into my physical form. Dreams. So the perfect opportunity for you to work magic is when you're dreaming, when you're sleeping. So meditate before you go to sleep and think about, have intention for what you want to accomplish while you dream. You could be wanting to have some divination about something coming in the future, an outcome that you would like to know. You could be working on something for self-betterment. You could be wanting to focus on that while you sleep, bringing that intention into your subconscious. Whatever it is, have that meditation before you sleep. And then when you go to sleep and you have those dreams, when you wake up, write down everything in your journal that you remember. Write down and see how that aligns with your intent. And the more and more you do this, the more and more there's going to be alignment. Okay, what's another way that you can infuse magic? So whenever you're doing any chore around the house, this could be your sweeping, you're vacuuming, you're cleaning the dishes, you're doing yard work, whatever it is, put that magical intention into it. Take that energy, that life force, and have it infuse into everything that you do, so that everything around you is drawing energy up from the earth through you and into your manifestation, into your work. So those are my tips for infusing magic into the more mundane aspects of life. Give it a try and let me know what you think.
Always has some great ideas. I just so happy that we get to have that male witch perspective, and he's one of our cottage witches here, the Witches Cottage Coven, which is part of the House of Witchcraft. It's one of our covens, and that he is willing to get on camera and to share himself with us. So I'd like to give a big thank you, Kevin, for doing that. All right, witches, thank y'all for joining us. I hope you enjoyed our practical household magical tips and you find one or two of them useful in your life. May you have as bright of a blessed day as I'm having. And as always, amen, blessed be, ashe, and avobo.